Hello everybody and welcome to 2024. So happy new year. So here we go for starting another year. We'll see where 2024 takes us here on YouTube. But January is always a bit of a tricky time for us for filming stuff because it's all the same: milking, feeding, bedding. And I was kind of wondering what we're going to do for January to keep things moving along on YouTube. And today we're going to take a look at the underside of our straw blower. Now, it's handy. Check your axle mountings and all that once a year. It's not a bad thing to do. So yes, you don't normally see things with this angle, and a little incident has occurred this morning. So what happened yesterday? Straw blower on 698 as normal, backed in the shed in the dry, same as ever. It's just one of those things, you back it in, the tractor's not quite straight with the machine, the link arms were down. Started this morning, the link arm lifted up. It was actually underneath the drawbar, and as it went up, boom, over he went. So I'm willing to bet now there is not any damage on this machine. Luckily it went this way. The case of the spout is safe. All this would have bent, but that's not a problem. It is resting on the guard down there, but it's a nice thick guard, and I'm going to say now, hopefully, I'm pretty confident nothing is going to be broke. Drawbar is not twisted, that's all good. PTO shaft looks okay, guard is broke, but that can be mended. It was very, very close to the 550, but it is totally unscathed. So we're going to have to formulate a plan of getting it back on its feet and bedding. I think the first thing we're going to do, we're going to take the 550 out just to be sure, give us a bit more room, and make sure nothing gets scratched, because at the moment nothing is scratched at all. Even the grain trailer survived. So stick the camera somewhere and just kind of see what happens, because at the moment we don't really know how to pick it up, but we're going to. So here we go. So there we go. It wasn't as bad as it looked. It just gently went over back on its wheels. So at the start I said I didn't think there would be any damage. There is just a tiny bit. We've chipped a little bit of paint on the guard, and that is just bowed in just a little bit. I'm not sure if the camera's going to see it, but that's where obviously it went down on there. But as you saw, everything still turns. There's nothing. There is a big pulleys and belts in there that drives like the beater here that feeds into the rotor. But tiny little dent, nothing drastic. It's almost as though it never happened, so that's all good. We will just stick a little splodge of paint on there, otherwise rust will creep underneath and ruin the rest of the paint on what is actually a rust-free machine for 13 years old. No, 11 years old. 11 years old I think it is. Just a quick little video. Fortunately we didn't want a long video today. We didn't want this to be a long complicated job, but it wasn't, so there we go. So no damage to either tractor or machine, so we couldn't ask for a better outcome really. But anyway, right, so there we go. That is it. End of the first video of 2024. So I'll say thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.